Okay everyone, I'm back and welcome to my channel. It's Terry and I am going to do a spotlight and a repot on this species. This is my Prosthechea livida. Hopefully that is focused in, but that's Prosthechea livida. Prosthechea livida is a smaller, miniature-sized mount-forming epiphyte. It's found on cacti, it's found on trees, also rocks in sunny locations where there's abundance of humidity, and also they like a little bit of a dry season. This species is native to a wide area in South America, from Mexico all the way through Belize, Guatemala, Honduras, Costa Rica, through Colombia and Venezuela, all the way through Ecuador, from sea level up to mid-level altitudes, about 100,000 meters. Like I said, they grow epiphytically. Their growth is patterned by the pseudobulbs that are covered by partially covered by a sheath as it develops in its youth, and as the sheath matures, the leaves come up through the sheath, and oftentimes that is when the spike emerges, is on a immature pseudobulb. I have one that this has been in spike for some time, but the bulb has matured. But in the middle of the plant here, on this growth that's down here that has actually matured now, but there was a time when this spike first matured, and I'm sure that is not in focus. Before this bulb matured, there's a spike in there. If I can show it. But it's right down in there. Before that spike, before that pseudobulb matured, when it was like at this stage of growth, was when the spike started to emerge. That was when I first saw the spike. And it's just been slowly emerging that entire time. It actually was coming up at the same time that this pseudobulb last winter was very young and immature, but yet was pushing up this spike, and it bloomed for me last winter after I got it. But the flowers are very shy. I really like the flowers. It's unique color, very small, but I don't know whether it's the number of the bulbs all develop and come out at once. It didn't seem like that to me. It seemed almost like it was more of a sequential bloomer to me, where you would get there would be a couple of flowers on the stalk, and then all of a sudden they would be gone. But then a few days later there would be more buds that would appear. So it seemed like it was more sequential, but most of my research did not say that. But the size, like I said, it stays this small. You can see there are roots, green tip roots on this plant. It's very vigorous. It's never stopped growing since I got it. So it does like water year round. I kept it on one of my carts that was in front of the LED as you walked out of the greenhouse. So it was sort of situated under the LED, not directly under, but where it got some of the rays from that. But anywho, I'm gonna repot this and quit talking. I've seen these available. I bought this on a whim, and I've grown to really love this plant, especially for the fact that it is so darn vigorous. And you can see it is just sopping wet in the sphagnum. Yeah, I really, really, really like this plant, really. And it looks like there's probably two here. Not two, but you can see how it's started out as one stem, but then the stem split into two directions. yeah, you can see there's one direction, there's two directions of growth. And there's the newest growth over here. And you can see this has put out 2 growths. So there's 3 active growths right now. And I think that's pretty well cleaned up. You know, I don't get in with my scissors and chop things. These roots look pretty fat, you know, they're not brittle and dry, so I think they're good to go. One thing I do notice on the plant, that it does kind of do a little step up when it's putting out new growth, so I will have to lower it in the pot lower to accommodate the newer growths. Oops. Yeah, it still had some sphagnum in the bottom, so I need to make sure all that is out of there. And I normally would put some rock in the bottom, but I'm gonna mix some charcoal in there with this bark, and then just set the plant in as such. And you can see the root, even though it can stand to be, yeah, it can stand to go down even further in the pot. Yeah, that is actually perfect. That is perfect because it is completely level on all sides with the newer growths. And I will just make sure that I don't put the media in as high as the lowest pseudo, so I don't cover it up. And I'll just put the media in that I just dumped out. Just get some fresh. Make sure I put in some charcoal. Easy peasy. Have allowed room for this direction of growth as it goes in that direction, and also this one as well going in this direction. This one actually will be going in 2 directions. No, these are the 2 directions of growth. Put more charcoal in there. And that is the repot. My tag. No, that's not the tag. Here is my tag. Equigenera plant. $7.20. Stick it in. Once again, thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate your support and sticking with me, and enjoy your orchids. Bye.